The latest border crossing surge at the Texas-Mexico border is overwhelming resources in El Paso. The surge comes just days before a pandemic policy that turned away migrants is set to end. Fox 4's Blake Hansen live with the latest. Blake.
Yes, Steve, lawmakers from both parties expressing concern not just about what is happening now, but what will happen when that years-long policy is lifted. El Paso is facing a surge of illegal crossings. That one area now averaging 2,500 crossings a day, and the city says it is too much to handle.
Our infrastructure cannot keep up. There's not enough flights. There's not enough bus transport out of town on a daily basis to allow same-day travel. And that's when you see the shelter capacity spike.
Right now, the U.S. southern border is averaging 7,000 illegal crossings a day. Sources tell Fox News it could jump to 15,000 a day after the conclusion of Title 42 rules for turning around asylum seekers. Places like the rescue mission of El Paso say what they're seeing is already unprecedented.
We've never seen anything like this, and I've been the CEO 25 years.
In November, a federal judge ordered the Biden administration to lift restrictions that have been used to expel asylum seekers, put in place under the Trump administration in the early days of the pandemic. Those restrictions are set to expire next Wednesday. Governor Abbott addressed the surge following a meeting Wednesday with the delegation from Finland.
We're involved in strategies as we speak right now, whether it be the National Guard or the Texas Department of Public Safety, to both increase our presence as well as increase our strategies to reduce the illegal immigration flow across the border.
That includes resuming enhanced inspections at the border, a move that was made last spring and costs the Texas economy hundreds of millions of dollars. The governor ended those inspections, citing a deal with Mexican governors. It's unclear if those deals expired or just didn't work. Meanwhile, the Biden administration deployed Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas to El Paso this week.
Secretary Mayorkas is in El Paso today, and he's assessing operations, and he's speaking to the workforce down there.
4 lawmakers, Democrat Senator Joe Manchin and Representative Henry Cuellar, and Republican Senator John Cornyn and Representative Tony Gonzalez, sent President Biden a letter this week urging him to try to extend Title 42, writing, "We are also concerned that aside from filing a notice of appeal weeks after Judge Sullivan's decision, DHS has not outlined a viable plan to maintain operation control of the southern border." Also today, Governor Abbott requested that Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton investigate whether any non-governmental organizations have been assisting with illegal border crossings. Steve?
All right, that's Blake Hansen in downtown Dallas. Blake, thanks.